Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing Black Mirror 2. Well, that it has been a quite turn of events. Fuller is dead. Angelina is suspected as a murderer of Fuller. And we need to now dig into the Fuller's past and what he has done. And hopefully free Angelina. And I was just trying to stare where is my character, but he's standing over there. Well, like I said, this is quite a dark game, so I couldn't see my character. Anyways, let's see what we can find from here. We have filing cabinet. Anything interesting over there?
Offender, victim, crime, destiny. Everything filed in an orderly fashion, and therefore closed. And if a case is solved, then chance must have played a part.
Right, okay. And water fountain? So that was...
Selling water is an unbelievable business. You fill the bottles with water, put on a pretty label, and charge an arm and a leg for it. All these darn mega conglomerates even try to seize control of the water supplies for entire countries. Then the price soars beyond the imaginable, and the people, who are already poor, are completely screwed.
Well, he does have a point, but he's also gloomy bastard.
That's the way to the cells. Huh. I've already spent a couple of nights in cells like that after protests. In my circles, that was something like a badge of honor. I just thought it was crap.
Okay. Computer... What is... Okay.
The police must have been decked out with new computers recently. All quite modern 486s.
Oi, there's nothing wrong with the 486s. It's better than 386 or 286. Captain's office.
Back there is the smug, ignorant captain's office. Does he really believe that Angelina killed that fat bastard?
Well, she pretty much was there, so it's kind of given that she's the primary suspect at the moment, because there was nobody else there. If Angelina wouldn't be there, you probably would be the prime suspect. So what do we have here?
These rather sinister fellas are wanted. There are some wretched criminal mugs among them.
Okay. So is main square. Oh, we need to go. I somehow thought the door would be here, but it's right over there.
Piss awful weather. Suppose it's fitting somehow.
Oh, nice. It's actually raining. Can I take pictures now? No. Hospital, maybe? No. Let's go and check our mother if we can. Delivery notes. What are those? Why do I need those?
There's a delivery note for liquid soap. I can't take anything. The nurse will notice.
So we probably need to take that at some point.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Michaels. What can I do for you?
How's my mother today?
No change. Her vital signs are all okay, but she is still comatose like before.
So we can only wait.
It looks that way.
Yes, well, to be honest, that's the only thing you can do at the moment.
Has the guy who inquired about my mother been here again?
No, at least not on my shift.
And please, can you tell the other nurses that they should keep an eye out for this guy? The police are looking for him.
I know. The police faxed through a photo fit picture.
Good.
Good. And Fuller.
You heard what happened to Fuller?
Oh, yes. Beatrix told me. They brought him in here this morning, covered in blood.
Did you know Fuller?
Not personally.
What do you mean by that?
I'd heard of him. You... Okay, listen. I'll tell you. As a woman, it wasn't an especially good idea to have your picture taken by him.
Why not?
He was a creep. and was not supposed to be able to keep his hands to himself. That sort of thing gets around, of course.
Thanks very much for the information.
No problem.
Okay, so yes, we pretty much knew that already. Oh, there's somebody there. Anything I can do? Well, let's see if we can talk to Mother.
Monthly payments from England from someone called C. Instead of compensation from the insurance. And a back injury that was more likely caused by a fall than a car accident. What's going on here, Mom? Why did you lie to me?
Well, I guess we will find that out. Can I take a picture? Come on. Apparently not. So, scales. Why can I do something with it?
I'd better leave the scales here. What would I do with scales?
That is a good question, but there's a hand thingy over there, so I probably need to use that later. Maybe, maybe not.
Excuse me. This area is only for staff. You're not allowed in there.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know that.
Well, that's all odd. I didn't even go inside. I was just
Gotta
trying.
distract the nurse somehow. She won't let me in there.
Okay, so that's something we need to do. Then we can take the delivery notes also, probably. But before we do that, I'll go and check the rest of the areas. We could check if there's anything in here. Well, not exactly anything in the shower.
Nothing interesting to see. Everything clean as a whistle.
Oh, so you cleaned off yourself when you were making the pictures? Okay, good for you. Okay, there's nothing here. At least I can't see anything interesting. Let's go and go to these areas and see what we can find out. Maybe find some stuff. Obviously, we need to get to the cellar. Okay. So why was that shown to us? Maybe we should check the trash can.
Clues in the trash, huh? Huh. It's worth a try. Oh, man, that stinks. So, what have we got here? Trash bags with leftovers, packaging, paper towels, and...
It's the letter.
Hey, some torn up pieces of paper.
Oh, right. Can we...
That really might be interesting.
That definitely might be, but... No.
Those are the paper snippets out of the trash can at the diner. Let's see if I can put them back together.
Okay. Do I... Yeah, I can turn these around. That's a corner piece. Well... So let's take these out and see what we can find. Be a little bit clearer. I have no idea what I'm going to say. That's like that. But yeah, I need to separate these so it's a little bit easier. Right. How many we need to find? Come on. Okay, this is somewhere. There's no text in it, at least not that much. Even more? Okay, now I think we've done everything. So let's... No. There were a few more. Okay, maybe now. Dear something. And... yeah, that seems like a proper piece. So is this. So we need... This is our area at the moment. Nope. But this is in here. Okay. No. Anything that I could get on the side? I'm guessing this should be somewhere over here, okay? No. No. Ah, okay. This works. Hopefully we get clearer text than what we have now. Oh, no. That's obviously here. So now what we need is... This is probably somewhere over here. Oh, right. Well, we could put this on here like it's supposed to be. So this goes here. Now. What else? Right. Nope. But this will go here. Nice. Oh. Little by little, we're getting there, we're getting there. It's always the start. But... Oh, right. Definitely here. So this would go here and... right. We are almost finished. So...
Yeah, I think it's a letter from Fuller to Mrs. Biber. Maybe even the one I stuck in her hand yesterday? Dearest Claire, I'm a little disappointed that you don't come to visit me
anymore. Don't you miss our time together at all? All the fun we had? Take a look at the pictures. You look so happy and contented. Don't you think so too? I tell you, that was some kind of fun we had too. And you just can't bring yourself to admit it. Are you worried about it getting out? Well, it would be too embarrassing, wouldn't it? A married businesswoman has to watch her reputation. What would the folks say? What would your husband do with you? It would be a scandal. But I'll protect you from it. Me and 15 Ben Franklin stand between you and shame. I'll expect the, bonus this evening. Bring it to me, and I'll enjoy myself with your pictures for a few more weeks. F.
Lovely. Yes. Definitely blackmail.
That's at least evidence that Fuller was blackmailing Mrs. Biber. 15 Ben Franklins is $1,500. But is that going to be enough for the cops? They're going to ask her what he was blackmailing her with. And if they ask her, Biber will deny everything. I've got to find out what Fuller was using to blackmail her. And I'm sure that the answer is behind that secret door.
Well, it's quite given. It's either pictures or videos or both. And yes, if you show that to the cops, they probably have to still search for it. Weird thing is they haven't been in the cellar yet. anything we can do? Let's talk to the doctor.
Dr. Newhouse from the hospital. Oh, excuse me, the health center.
Jeez, man.
Dr. Newhouse?
Yes.
Do you know how my mother is? Or should I ask someone in the hospital?
I've already seen your mother today, Darren. No change. And I think we ought to take that as a good sign.
Are there good medical reasons for thinking that? Or is that just wishful thinking?
Optimism never hurts.
So it's just wishful thinking then.
Darren.
Thanks, Doc.
Well, Darren, the situation won't change even if you're as salty as you are.
Have you ever seen this guy? He was in the hospital yesterday.
In the hospital? I don't think I saw him. Why didn't you ask the nursing sister?
He was here in the diner, too.
That's right. I think he was talking to Mrs. Biber.
Did you notice anything else?
Afraid not.
Okay, so we probably can ask about that. Oh no. Did I... It seems like somebody's been roughing her up, and I'm guessing it's her husband.
So how was old Fuller killed then?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not allowed to tell you anything. They're still investigating.
What? You think I'd tell the press? I did used to work for him, and I'd like to know what happened.
Well, okay then. He was stabbed.
And more exactly?
He was stabbed nearly a dozen times. Not a nice sight.
Did he bleed to death?
Not necessarily. Could have been shock. Could well have been that some vital organs were injured.
Huh. So looks like Fuller had a pretty free choice of how he checked out. Somebody wanted to cover all the bases for him.
Darren, you really shouldn't speak of the dead like that.
I'm not interested in the dead. I'm interested in the murderer.
Right. Okay, and mortuary.
As I understand it, there's also a department in the health center for the less mobile. A morgue.
Yes, that's right. This is a small town. We doctors at the health center are also responsible for checking corpses.
So don't you have to have special training for that?
If there's even just the slightest sign of a crime, then we get an experienced pathologist over from Portland.
So that means that Fuller still hasn't been looked at.
Right now, we're waiting for the pathologist. We've only prepared him.
Do the nurses sometimes stick their fingers in the deceased's personal effects?
Outrageous! Of course not. These things are properly stored away in the morgue, as they should be.
Thank you.
So that means we need to get something from Fuller's possession.
So, are the cops in Biddeford any good?
How do you mean that?
Do you trust them to find the killer?
I'm sure they'll do their best.
Oh, right.
We've never had a case like this before.
Oh, so you don't reckon it's such a bad thing if they've got the wrong person, since they still have to practice?
I'm sure that the captain will solve the case.
Well, that's it for now, I guess.
If you've got any more things you want to ask, just come and find me.
Okay, and let's see if we can talk to Mrs. Biber. Right.
Sorry, Mrs. Biber?
One moment.
Okay, we actually can talk to her. And I'm guessing we are asking about the bruising, and she tells something which is most likely a lie. Well, it's a lie.
So where was your husband last night?
Yeah, and what's that got to do with you?
What's that with him and Fuller?
I'm asking you.
This weird guy, the one who bumped into me yesterday, have you seen him again?
The guy from yesterday? Sure, I think I'd remember him.
This guy.
Oh, him. Nope. I haven't seen him again since he was in here questioning me.
What did he want?
He was asking after Miss so-and-so.
Miss Angelina Morgan?
Could be.
And you haven't seen him again?
Nope.
Will you tell me if you do?
Maybe.
So friendly.
Well, to be honest, they're not friendly either, so yeah.
What's happened to your eye? Let me guess. You fell down the stairs.
Yes.
And your husband was standing at the bottom doing his boxing training.
What's this got to do with you?
I just don't understand it. How often does this happen?
Not often. Just sometimes.
So often.
Maybe you ought to move to a bungalow without stairs.
Yeah, you think you can give me advice? You married?
You trade in your pride when you do that?
You've never been in love. If you had, you'd never ask that. Okay, what do you want to drink?
Is it too early for a whiskey? What do you think?
Oh, can I actually...
Mrs. Biber.
Because I still want to ask the rest of the questions. Fortunately, we can.
Yes, what can I get you?
Haven't you heard what's happened to Fuller?
Yes. But I don't want to talk about it.
Why not? You hated him. Maybe your life will be a bit easier now without him around anymore.
How can you say that? He's been murdered. You're making it look like I wanted that to happen to him.
Did you then?
No!
After everything he did to you?
What do you know about that?
Oh, a little.
Nothing. You don't know a thing. And if there is anything, you save it for yourself.
Or what? The same thing that happened to Fuller will happen to me?
Get out.
Oh, Mrs. Biber, can I talk to you?
Psst. Mrs. Biber.
Okay, apparently we can.
Yes, what can I get you?
So this is Blackmail Letter and Blackmail. Let's ask about the Blackmail Letter first. We probably have to do this a few times. Let's see.
So, are 15 Ben Franklins enough of a motive for murder?
What?
The $1,500 you had to pay Fuller.
Get out of here. You just can't. You don't.
Have any evidence? Could be I do. It's about time the truth got shook out.
I didn't murder Fuller.
Where were you when it happened?
So now you're a cop.
Would you prefer it if I go to the cops on this?
I was at home.
Alone?
With my husband.
I believe you. That shiner you have there says it all.
Oh, I can ask about the blackmail.
A girl I know is being suspected of having killed Fuller.
Stop yelling.
I'm sorry about that.
Yes, she was lured into a trap. She has no motive. She also wasn't being blackmailed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was Fuller blackmailing anyone else? Did anyone else have a motive apart from you?
Oh, you got nerve. I wasn't being blackmailed. Listen, I'm sorry about what happened to your friend. But if she's not guilty, then she won't be held for long now, will she? And I don't know anything about blackmail.
Huh. So you don't want to help me get an innocent girl out of jail?
I can't.
Okay. And Darren, you maybe don't have to shout so much so Mrs. Biber's husband won't hear. I guess
They
we're...
got 2 or 3 people working in the kitchen. One of them's Mr. Biber. Mrs. Biber works out here on her own. Looks like she really works her butt off.
Okay. Anything else we need from here? We have the bread already. I don't think we need more.
I'm not gonna feel any better if I stuff my pockets full of bread.
Why do I have a sneaking suspicion that we use laxative to the bread and give it to somebody? Maybe? That would make sense at least. Anyways, and there's a convertible and before we go to there, can we go to the souvenir? And I was thinking I could go and check the hotel also. There's a boat there. Empty package. I think we need that.
An empty package. Looks like someone's unpacked a shipment here and left the packaging. Some people.
Indeed, some people. Let's take that. Yes, obviously need empty package. And souvenirs, armchair, ship's wheel. Nothing else. Let's talk to Rosie. And see what she knows.
Hey, Rosie. Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
Do you know this man?
Has he got something to do with the Fuller murder? Of course. I can see it now. That's a real criminal face.
You know him or not?
Never seen him.
Then not.
Criminal face, indeed. Dead Fuller.
Have you already heard what happened to Fuller?
Apparently.
Isn't that something?
I know, right?
Alas, something's happening here. A bloody murder in the middle of the night? A suspicious foreign lady? Who knows what's gonna come out of all this?
Maybe the suspicious foreign woman is innocent and has been wrongly arrested.
Oh yeah, and the killer is still on the loose and is gonna kill again.
Oh yeah, maybe a souvenir shop employee.
That's not funny. You shouldn't joke about that.
Okay, and hotel.
What can you tell me about the hotel down the coast?
The Wild Coast? Belongs to an old town family. Been there for about 100 years. It's a well-run place. Doesn't do badly. Bit boring, though.
No scandals?
The owner doesn't get on too well with his son. He's hanging out in Portland. Some kind of musician. But exactly what? I don't know.
And anything else?
There's an illegal card game up there sometimes. The cops don't bother with it, though.
Why'd they do that?
How should I know? The chief probably plays with them.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably he is playing there also. And I heard it's a punk rock. So we have a boat. Can I take a picture of boat? No. Can I go to the hotel, to the beach? Let's see. Any way I can take a picture? So am I clicking this right? Right clicking doesn't do anything. Left clicking, nothing. Okay, so in we go. Can I talk to the porter? Well, obviously you can, but can I?
Excuse me.
Yes, please?
What is this? Weather. Okay, let's go to these.
Do you know that Angelina's been arrested?
I can't tell you anything about that.
But you do know.
Look, Darren, this is a family hotel.
So?
I understand. Can I have a quick look around in Miss Morgan's room?
Absolutely not.
Even if I were to let something slip out to the press?
I'm not going to be blackmailed. And anyway, the newspaper belongs to my brother-in-law.
Nice for you.
Okay.
I saw the card and the flowers that you sent my mother.
Did I?
Well, that was a given. As I hear it, isn't she any better?
Seems there's not much kept private round here.
Well, my wife is a friend of the doctor's wife. After all, one worries about people, doesn't he?
Would you let me know then when my mother's condition starts to improve?
Sorry?
Okay.
Was this guy here again yesterday?
You mean the one who was asking about Miss Morgan? Yes, I saw him the one time through the window. He was headed towards town.
Where was he coming from?
I can't tell you exactly. Somewhere from around the beach, I'd say.
Well, can you keep your eyes peeled? I believe he's caught up in all this.
In the murder?
For sure. He was following Miss Morgan, and now he's framed her for the murder.
Well, what are things coming to? What kind of folks are running around in our lovely little Biddeford these days?
Darren is an interesting character. He complains that hotel manager's wife knows too much about her mother, and on the second breath he's trying to blackmail hotel manager. Nice. Anyways,
What do you reckon? Who do you think murdered Fuller?
Well, the cops already have a suspect.
That's crazy. It wasn't her.
I hope so too. And I also hope they keep it quiet about where she was staying.
And that's all you're worried about.
Now listen here. My whole family's welfare depends on this hotel. You know what my daughter's tuition fees in Switzerland cost?
There's an innocent girl sitting in jail. That interests me more than your daughter's college fees.
Oh, forgive me, you're right. But if Miss Morgan is innocent, which is what we all assume, then the truth will soon come to light.
Oh, I'll bring it to light, all right. Whatever it costs.
but you are still assuming she is innocent. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's the murderer. But anyways, I think she's innocent. Weather.
The weather isn't going to be suiting to your guests.
Oh, yeah, well, there's not much going on anyway. The change in the weather was already announced. And to be honest, right now I'm quite happy there's not so many guests in the hotel. You know why. What with the incident.
Okay, incident and police.
Have the cops sealed off Miss Morgan's room?
They were here first thing this morning. Got me out of bed, they did. I was worried that they'd pull the whole room apart. Took a whole lot of photos and fingerprints. You know, like in a movie.
But they didn't.
The captain had a look around the room, made a few notes, and told me that nothing should be touched. But after 10 minutes, he was off again, without taking anything with him.
So are they coming back again?
I don't know. I didn't get the feeling that the captain was looking for anything in particular. He just wanted to take a look around.
So there could definitely still be clues hidden in the room. I need to be able to get a look around in there. And I'll be a lot more thorough than the captain.
Okay, so can I just walk over there?
There is no way that the porter's gonna let me go up there.
No, most likely not. Can I go through outside the Wild Coast Hotel window?
The back room seems to be an office. Desk, files.
Okay, anything else we can see? We have cars, veranda, Blackmail Coast. Okay, let's go to the... Oh, I could have used the quick travel. I really should remember that. Come on. Oh. I think that's the... So let's go to the junk shop and see if we can find something from there. If nothing, then we go to the Fuller's studio.
What's with my slide projector?
Don't worry, I've got it here.
Is it broken?
No, but old and battered as ever. What do you need the projector for anyway? You're blind.
You just look after your own junk.
Oh, right. We didn't break it. Well, that was quite a surprise. Can I talk to you now?
Do you know this man?
You want to play me for a sucker?
Sorry.
Okay. Fuller.
Have you heard what happened to Fuller?
Sure. The police was here. Wanted to know if I heard anything.
Did you?
I got ears like a lynx, but it was raining. When the rain falls on that tin roof out my window, I can't hear nothing else.
Well, yeah. I would imagine so.
The police have arrested an innocent woman.
It happens.
I'm gonna prove that she's innocent.
Is she that pretty?
She's damn pretty. But that's not why I'm doing it.
Whatever. You would have helped a 60-year-old wrinkly biddy in just the same way. But it don't matter in the end. The strong gotta help the weak. It's your duty to get her out of there.
Will you help me?
If I can.
Oh, okay. So if we can come up something, we can come here. But nothing at the moment. So, spin dryer?
Oh well. Now Fuller's mother's got less washing to hang up.
Well, always look at the bright side.
That's Fuller's office window.
It indeed is. Can I think we need to open this somehow, probably.
The window is open, presumably to let in some fresh air. Or maybe it just doesn't close properly. Who knows?
Right, can I open this?
Damn it. The police has sealed the door and secured it with a lock. I can't get into the house without breaking the seal. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. The police would find out sooner or later and know that I'd stolen evidence from the crime scene. That surely wouldn't help Angelina.
Surely not, and it would probably incriminate you also. And not probably will.
The window
Would.
is barred. The bars seem pretty strong and are bricked into the wall.
Right, but what about this grating here? Probably loose.
Yep, that could be my way into the house. I can get into the basement through the light well. I've just got to get rid of this grill first. It looks very heavy and it's rusted into the concrete.
Okay, I think we can use this metal tube.
No, no chance. I somehow need to generate more force to lift the grill.
Oh, okay, so no. Well, I'm guessing we're not using the bread. Rope? Okay, so we put
Tie the rope to the window grill and the basement grill.
And what do we do now?
I've knotted the end tightly and the rope should be able to take a big load. What now?
Do we now use the metal tube?
Hey, if it worked in ancient Egypt, it should work here.
Okay. Well. Weird noises. And it worked. Good.
My private doorway to Fuller's realm.
So now we can go inside.
Hidden by a centuries-old technique. Shame on you.
Well, old ways are good ways. So, oh, do I need to open this again? Do I remember it? I have to remember it. It was... Was it? Was it this? Then beach? Then... Ooh. Sphinx? And castle. What happened there?
That's got it. The clips are off and the screen's gone up.
Fortunately, I remember it correctly. That is a little creepy. Anything inside
I'm
the...
not gonna touch that thing again if I don't have to. I don't want to push my luck.
Okay, that's good. Then we have the floorboards. You said something about the floorboards last time.
When you stand here, it feels like what? Something like when you see in the dock and he has you stand on a set of mechanical weighing scales. Everything slides slightly back and forth. The floor gives a little as you stand on it. Could it really be a set of scales? Would that fit in with a secret door? Aha, I knew it.
Oh, do we need to have a certain way to open the secret door? What do we have? We have water bucket and tap, so we are probably using the water bucket and tap to open the floorboard. Because we can't interact with this at all. Let's go upstairs. That's actually a little unnerving, that light changing spotlight.
The police seem to have left the light on. Or Fuller had another photo shoot yesterday and the police didn't want to change anything.
That could be a possibility. TV set, light box, postcards, film cameras. Let's see if we can...
I don't think I'll find anything that the police missed. They've examined this area carefully.
Okay. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, so he was making... working in here.
Whoa. I think I need more sleep.
Yeah, so he was working in here.
This is where Fuller's body must have been lying. Everything covered in blood.
Actually quite clean looking, considering. So I don't think there's anything else in here, but let's go to the back door. Back room, I mean.
There's nothing more that interests me in the safe.
No. How about the refrigerator?
No.
Telephone?
Fuller's old-fashioned telephone.
We don't need the world map because we opened the thingy downstairs. Wait. Now, inventory. Move away. Boots.
Those are Fuller's dirty shoes for outside. In here, he wears other dirty shoes.
Oh, okay. And waste bin. Anything inside there?
Should I go through Fuller's garbage? Well, that would mean going through the whole house. I don't think so.
Okay. So what do we do? Fuller's murder must have something to do with all his murky dealings. I need to take a look around in the store. I found some paper snippets in the trash container at the diner. They could give me some important evidence. I've just got to turn them around and put them back together. We've done that. Fuller seems to have been blackmailing Mrs. Piper, but with what? As long as I haven't found that out, and nobody will believe me, and Mrs. Piper will deny everything. Access to morgue. To search the morgue, I need to stay undetected. At the moment, there are too many eyes around here. A distraction will be necessary. Okay, yeah. Whatever Fuller's been up to, the answer will be lying in his secret cellar. Somehow I've got to get the door open. The secret doors behind the photo backdrops. I can't simply rip them down even. Even the cops would notice that right away. I somehow got to get the clips on the last poster undone. Well, yeah, that's already done. New day. Oh, I have to. So we need to open the secret door and we need to get to the morgue.
The door's been sealed by the police. I'll have to leave the building again.
Okay, yeah. So let's go to the basement and leave, because I'm almost certain that we need something. I'm guessing we need to... Let's see. We have soda. Let's see what I can combine inside here. I can take the laxative. And no.
A good idea. But how do I get the laxative into the bottle without damaging the cap?
So we need to get inside the bottle. Well, I don't have anything I can use. Okay, let's go to the hospital and see what we can do there. So I'm guessing we need to use laxative for somebody. Oh. So there's the delivery notes. I can't take them.
I can't take anything. The nurse will notice.
Hmm.
I'd better leave the scales here. What would I do with scales?
Okay, so you're not taking the scales. And I can't go over there because as soon as I do that, nurse starts to yell at me. Let's talk to her.
I don't want to stop her from doing a job right now.
Right, okay. Can I do anything?
Miraculously, I was left unhurt by our car crash. My mom was in hospital for months. My father died at the scene of the accident. I was about 3 years old back then. I can't remember the accident. Nor my father.
So what could I do? No. Letter from C. Paul Ben Varkatas. Photo from Willow Creek.
My mother and some guy.
Oh right, that's the photo. Okay. What am I missing? I'm definitely missing something. We can't take the delivery notes, and I'm guessing if I go here, I can't.
Excuse me. This area is only for staff. You're not allowed in there.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know that.
Yeah, basically I need some
I've gotta distract the nurse somehow. She won't let me in there.
Well, I would be more worried about the guard, but
I don't think anything in here is gonna interest me. I don't need much more.
Okay. Do I have anything I can take from here? No. There's a camera.
When the Temple of Liberty has been established, will the people know how to decorate it? We're decorating our country of liberty with cameras.
Right. What do I need? Maybe I should go check the junk vendor and see if there's some go. Anything we can get from here? We got radio.
I don't want to talk to him at the moment. Proud representative of the last decent generation. Everything after him was the beginning of the end.
Right. The secret door behind. Okay, can I just use the bucket faucet? Okay, tap. What does it
Water
do?
faucet. If Fuller had a garden he wanted to water, he could do it from here. But in Fuller's garden, you'd get pretty well nothing to grow. I certainly don't need a bucket, nor a load of rusty water.
Are you certain about that? So what am I...
If it really is a kind of scale, then it could measure Fuller's weight while he tapped in the secret number into this pad. And the door would only open when the two matched.
Okay.
Pretty well thought through, for sure. For me, there's the problem that I have no idea how heavy Fuller is. I've got to find that out if I want to make progress here.
Right. So, yeah, I need to get to the Fuller, which we already knew. Anything we can get from here? No, nothing at all. Metal bar.
I'll take the bar with me. Perhaps I can use it a second
Oh, okay,
time.
okay. So we take the bar. What am I supposed to do now? Trash can convertible.
What a flashy thing that is. Probably some tourist's cool ride. Europeans in particular confuse New England with California and think they should be driving around in convertibles.
Oh, we heard that again. Anything else we can find from the trash can?
There's nothing more of interest in there.
Okay, fine. Lobster and portal. Doctor?
Dr. Newhouse?
Oh, we...
Yes?
Let's...
Well, it seems that the porter at the Wild Coast Hotel is remarkably well informed about my mother's condition.
Sorry?
Your wife rather likes to chat with his?
Oh, that, I'm sorry about that, Darren. I've already told my wife on many occasions that she shouldn't talk about patients with her lady friends.
But more exactly, your wife oughtn't to know a damn thing about these patients anyway, yes?
Yes. If only it were that simple. It won't happen again.
Well, that's it for now, I guess.
If you've got any more things you want to ask, just come and find me.
Right. Anything in the hotel?
I don't want to talk to him at the moment.
Anything in... Why this veranda is...
Looks very cozy. I bet you get a fantastic view of the whales from the veranda. But you know, that reminds me of my favorite film, Whales of August. That genius Vincent Price. In a really unusual role.
I do have problems at the moment. I know what I'm supposed to do, but I don't know how to do that.
Yes.
Oh,
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery note.
I must have forgot it.
Well, go and get it.
Oh, of course.
okay, so... Why... Oh, I didn't press the card. So if I press the card...
Excuse me. This area is only for staff. You're not allowed in there.
Oh, excuse.
So,
Gotta
okay.
distract the nurse somehow. She won't let me in there.
So that's weird. If I press the card, then the nurse complains. But if I don't, then I could get there. So now we know we need to get the delivery notes.
I can't take anything. The nurse will notice.
Do I have anything I could use? Can I talk to her? Maybe just...
Hi.
Oh,
Hello, Mr. Michaels. What can I do for you?
Okay, Dick.
What's up with your security guy? Does he think he's guarding a bank or something?
Oh, him. If you ask me, he's not all quite there. Back there is the morgue, a few storage rooms, the laundry, and the garage. Don't know why it has to be so secure. This here is Bideford. Nothing gets stolen here.
Oh, just a few people get butchered, that's all.
But only extremely rarely. Oh, sorry. We shouldn't joke about it.
You don't seem to be too worried.
I'm not scared. That was the first murder here for years. I don't think such a thing will happen again quite so soon.
That's reasonable.
Let's hope for the best. Mortuary.
Who's allowed access to the morgue?
Hospital employees, of course, and the police.
And how does the security guy recognize the employees?
You want to sneak in there? You got no chance. Good old Dick knows everyone here.
Oh, it's impossible for him to know everybody who comes through these doors.
Well, okay. Not the delivery guys. But he knows the employees better than they know themselves. I get the feeling he's taken a peek in the personnel files.
Thanks very much for the information.
No problem.
Right. So that really, well, it helped and it didn't help, but...
I can't take anything. The nurse will notice.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't want to stop her from doing her job.
Can I show her something? Maybe take a picture? Nope. What happened there? Can I go and talk to the guard? Okay, so we can't talk to him.
I've got to distract the nurse somehow. She won't let me in there.
So... access the morgue. The guard in the hospital also wouldn't let me go into forensic medicine. I need to get past him somehow. So I need distraction. To set smoke, I need to stay undetected at the moment. There are too many eyes around here. Distraction will be necessary. Do I need to do something? Oh. I haven't checked if I... Can I do...
There are a few cables hanging down the side of the unit. Mostly to the sensors attached to my mother.
Okay. I see.
The machine only monitors my mom's vital functions, so it doesn't matter if I loosen a cable here.
So this should work. Let's just leave. Grab the delivery notes.
Perhaps the delivery note will be of use. I'll take it.
Well, we know it's for you, so now we can do this. And let's see, can I go to the mortuary now?
Yes.
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery note.
We fortunately have empty box and delivery note.
Whatever. The package?
I've got it here.
Okay.
Can I go in now?
No, you can't. Where's your pass?
My what?
Your visitor's pass? You have to get a visitor's pass back there.
Oh, come on. What is this garbage? I just want to take my package to the mortuary.
And you need a pass to do that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
You could say so.
I'd think about that if I were you.
So now we need a pass. Oh, great. Can I? No, I can't talk to her. Now she's moved. There's a screen, okay?
There seems to be dozens of cameras in this building. Perhaps they should film the screens, just to make sure everything's being filmed.
Right, can I?
At least there aren't any cameras in the patient's rooms, or in the restroom. We'll have to wait until year 2000 for that.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery.
I got those, but yeah.
Whatever.
Apparently I...
Package?
I've got it here.
Okay.
Can I go in now?
No, you can't.
My what?
Your visitor's pass? You have to get a visitor's pass.
Oh, come on.
And
What is...
you need
You're
it.
enjoying this, aren't you?
You could say
I'd
so.
think about...
So... Oh, right. Okay, let's go see the doctor if he could help us. Well... New... I really don't know. We managed to do something, but we still need a little bit more. And I'm still a bit hazy. How am I allowed to go to
Dr. Newhouse?
Angelina's
Yes.
room? ID card, okay?
What's that ID you're wearing there?
It's from the hospital.
Don't they know you're a doctor there? They can't have that many staff.
I said the same thing to the admin people. But Dick, the security guard, insists on it. He's very meticulous. And apparently can't recognize faces.
Okay.
Can you tell me something about the security guy at the hospital? I find him kind of interesting.
He used to be a police officer. He was... There were a few problems. So, when he couldn't be a police officer anymore, he became a security guard. Where do you know him from?
He was in the diner yesterday.
Oh, right.
Right.
But strange as it may seem, I believe he lives for his job.
He lives for that? Being a security guy.
He takes his job very seriously.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
noticed.
too seriously.
Well, that's it for now, I guess.
If you've got any more things you want to ask, just come and find me.
So... How is that helping me at all? We have package, we have delivery notice, but we still need a pass. Huh. Did that... Wait. Let's see. Anything inside? Who are you? Can I talk to you now? Okay, let's go through these.
Fuller had a skeleton in his closet. Did you know that?
I wouldn't be surprised. You got any details?
I think he blackmailed people.
Really? That's a serious allegation.
I've got no evidence, but I'm gonna get some.
Don't do anything foolish. You'd be better off not getting in the way of my investigations.
I won't. I'll search in the right places.
Right.
You really believe Angelina murdered Fuller?
It hasn't got much to do with believe. We walked in on her standing over the victim, covered in blood with the murder weapon in her hand.
Why were you there anyway?
You mean in the middle of the night? Well, we got a tip-off.
One? And that's not suspicious?
Yes. That's the reason why I want to find your mysterious stranger.
Do you think he made the tip-off?
Possibly. It was an anonymous caller who said something about a break-in at Fuller's. If the stranger had really been following Miss Morgan, he might have seen her entering the photo store and then notified us.
Or he set a trap for her.
Yeah, well, we can only speculate until we found the witness.
Okay.
Do you know that my mother almost died yesterday?
No, I didn't know that. What happened?
She tripped and cracked her head open.
Oh. I'm really sorry about that. Tell her from me to get well soon.
Don't you find it even a bit strange that this Brit appears out of nowhere and the next day we got a corpse and a serious injury?
Are you suggesting that her accident wasn't an accident?
I don't know.
I don't think we should start hunting around for possible crimes, Darren. We've got a very real crime to solve here.
Okay, and what about...
Have you found Angelina's pursuer yet?
Well, apparently not.
No, not yet. Talk to Sergeant Kinney. She's leading the search.
Good. What would you say if I showed you a blackmail letter from Fuller?
I would say that despite my warnings, you haven't kept your nose out of this business.
And if I found the letter in a public trash can?
Then I'd ask you if you had any evidence that the letter's from Fuller. A letter in a trash can be from anyone. And the fact that you, of all people, found it doesn't really speak for its authenticity.
All right then. So I haven't found a blackmail letter. I've got to get into this secret room. There'll be evidence that Fuller blackmailed Mrs. Biber in there.
The captain had a point, yes. Stranger.
I'm convinced that Brit set up a trap for Angelina.
If you say so.
What's wrong with that theory?
The same that's wrong with the theory that Fuller was attacked by vampires. It's not very believable. What reasons did the English guy have to murder Fuller and frame Angelina with it?
That's exactly what I'm gonna find out.
If you say so.
Okay, so... do I need to talk to Biber maybe? Because, yeah, don't know. We need the ID. And... I don't know. I probably need to talk to people. Let's see if there's anything new. Maybe Biber could help me, I don't know.
Mrs. Biber?
I'll be right there.
Why do I... What? Why do I have a coffee with me?
Hey, can I get a pot of coffee?
On its way.
What am I supposed to do with coffee? Well, the only guy who has the ID, and I know has the ID, is with the doctor.
I can't think of anything I should talk to him about.
Am I supposed to spill the coffee on him? Does it work? It does work. Let's see how this goes. Because I need the pass.
Hot.
Oh man, sorry. It was an accident. Sorry.
It's all right. Your thoughts are elsewhere.
Okay, so what now? So we spilled the coffee.
Oh, give it here, Dr. Newhouse. I'll rinse out the stain.
Thanks.
Right.
No harm meant.
No damage. I just gotta keep it cool.
Right. So now we have the doctor's coat. Hopefully. Do we get the ID from...
Now that's what I call a serious coffee stain. And the ID badge is still pinned to the lab coat.
Okay, let's take the badge.
So now I've got some ID. Excellent. The security guy at the morgue surely won't expect it that closely.
Okay, so... So yeah, basically talk everybody and finally get a coffee and spill it on. Okay, that worked. Nice. But I still don't know how do I get to Angelina's room. I'm guessing I need to get there, but I have no idea how. But first things first. Hopefully this works. Don't click the card. Just go straight away and see if this works. Oh, I need to click the card, sorry.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery note. Whatever.
I'm
The
sorry.
package?
I've got it here.
Okay.
Can I go in now? I've got a pass as well.
All right then. You could go in.
Finally. I could actually make a save. Totally forgotten to make save. Blip, blip, blip. What do we have? Mop.
Thousands of people die every year from infections they pick up in hospitals. Makes me wonder if hygiene hysteria is the better way to go. The cleaning agents they use aren't so innocuous themselves, and the viruses are getting more and more resilient. Well, it's all really clean here, but ultimately a dead person makes less mess than a living one. Yeah, well, at least if you don't cut them open.
Okay. And drawers.
Either they assume that Biddeford's population will reach 50,000, or the number of cold drawers is quite over the top. Half the town would have to have a collective heart attack.
Okay. Now we can finally inject
A
the...
syringe. Quite a size. I guess any remaining fluids are sucked up with that. I certainly wouldn't want my flu shot injected with it.
Right. Now we can inject laxative to the bottle. But what are we using the bread?
Huh. 6 clipboards in total. Let's see.
There are lists of the personal belongings each dead person had on them, but there are no names. There's 394 written on the first one. I guess the numbers on the lists here relate to the numbers on the boxes. That means if I can work out which of these lists belong to Fuller, then I know which box his stuff is in.
Okay.
Number 394. Hairbrush, lipstick, car keys, mirror. That's hardly going to be the contents of Fuller's pockets.
Most likely not.
Number 412. Wallet, keys, Polaroid photo. That could be Fuller. Oh, wait a minute. A wedding ring. Fuller was never married, so it's not 412. Number 433. Credit cards, earrings, anklet. No, not Fuller's.
No. Okay.
Number 448. Wallet, driver's license, credit card, keys, bills. I wouldn't rule that out as being Fuller's, but I'm not certain. Number 442. Driver's license, photos, small change, a pacifier, baby powder. Definitely not Fuller.
Okay, that's not Fuller.
Number 399. Knife,
torch, ski mask, skeleton keys, small change, plastic bag. Unless Fuller was about to set off on a secret thieving trip when he was murdered, then that's not his.
So this has to be
Number
the...
448. That's the only box left. It's gotta be it.
Yeah, it's that then.
Boxes. They appear to be airtight. There's a number stuck to every box.
Yes, we already know that.
Fuller's box is number 448. But where is it?
Wait, what? It's there.
That's Fuller's box.
Come on.
Fuller's keys. Those could be useful. Hey, and here's his wallet. Driver's license, a few dollars, credit card, a few bills. But no secret numbers or anything like that. I think I'll take the keys. The wallet and the rest of that stuff is of no use to me.
Okay, we got the keys.
There's nothing more of interest in it.
So that's it then. Fine. And stretcher.
A metal buyer. The edges are bent upwards so no blood drips on the floor. It's got wheels and seems a bit rickety. It's probably taken to another room for the actual autopsy.
Blood or other fluids. Anyways. Can we get the weight of the Fuller?
Not a pretty sight. Fuller's body's peppered with stab wounds. They've undressed him. I won't find any clues here. I'd rather not do that. Whoever it was, he must have been out of his mind. I'd rather not do that.
So, why can I check?
There's a buyer, just like the one out in the hall. I think it's for transporting the corpses. The upper part can be removed.
Right, okay, so...
Metal buyer. It's probably taken to another room for the actual autopsy.
Right. The one thing is we need the weight of the Fuller. How can we do that? I know the scale is over there. Can I move about?
I've forgotten something else.
Okay, so I can't. Okay, hopefully this. So we can go back. I guess we can take the scales now. Because we need the weight.
Alright then. I'll take that heavy thing with me.
Because that was the point. We need the weight.
Hey!
I've forgotten something else.
So it's interesting we can go back there. Okay, fine. Well, we would be stuck if we couldn't.
I should first divert the security guy's attention. All the racket's gonna be quite suspicious.
Uh-huh. So we need to do something with that. I'm guessing... Where's the syringe?
I've drawn a little of the laxative into the syringe.
Good thing. Now... let's use this.
Nice. That's the laxative in the soda bottle.
So... can I give the soda to the card? This is cruel, but...
Hey boss, you want a soda?
What do you want for it?
Nothing.
You just gonna give me a soda as a friendly gesture?
Exactly.
That's very... nice.
Don't say that unless, well...
Perhaps you could do me another favor. Can you keep watch here for a minute? I'll be right back. Real quick.
I thought you couldn't leave your post.
It's an emergency. I'll be back in a
The
minute.
man's gonna go, man's gonna go.
Okay, no problem. What was that about? Strange. Oh well, he's gone.
Right. Okay. What was that all about? Strange. Now let's weigh the bastard.
Alright. I can work out Fuller's and the buyer's weight together. That way...
Oh, then we need to weigh the buyer.
£348. The only question is, how much of that is buyer and how much is Fuller?
Well, that's easy. We just weigh this then.
Let's see.
Do I need to calculate myself? Hopefully I don't.
The buyer weighs about 53 pounds. 348 for Fuller with the buyer, minus 53 for the buyer makes 295 pounds. That's Fuller's weight, and that's what I gotta put on the scales. Perhaps a bit more. He wasn't wearing any clothes and had lost a lot of blood after all. I weigh nearly 198 pounds with clothes on.
Okay.
So I just need around another 99 pounds on the scale with me. I'm sure I can find something in the basement.
Don't move!
What the? Look, I didn't want to...
What are you doing? Trying to poison me, huh? That ain't gonna work on me.
Me? Poison you? What makes you think that...
No one has ever offered me a drink. And someone like you, of all people, bring me a soda.
Yeah, well, I thought you were thirsty.
Yeah, sure, junkie. You want to steal medication, huh? Or equipment to make some money, don't you?
That's crazy. I was...
The soda's poison, right? It's in the lab right now. And if it turns out you trying to poison me...
Yeah, well, poisoned...
You going to jail for this. You terrorist.
Okay.
And you were missing your old boss and wanted to say goodbye to him.
Something like that.
Don't give me that crap. Breaking and entering? Larceny? We can lock you up for that.
Breaking and entering and larceny. According to the security guy, I'm a seriously dangerous terrorist.
He caught you snooping around, and that's bad enough. I understand that you want to help your girlfriend, but this kind of thing doesn't really help. When this gets out, and Dick's gonna make sure that everyone in town knows about his heroic act by tomorrow morning, then it's gonna look like you wanted to get rid of evidence, or something like that.
Can I go now?
Darren, I'm not against you, but keep your nose out of this. If we catch you snooping around again, you're gonna end up in the can, capiche?
Yeah, capiche.
Now get out of here. I've got to reassure Dick and make it clear to him the boy's harmless.
Okay.
And I'm gonna continue where I left off. At Fuller's secret door.
I'm still wondering, how do I get to Angelina's room? Anything we can see? Has anything changed in here? Come on, faster. I have no idea what I'm supposed to... Can I talk to
I
you?
don't want to talk to him at the moment.
Anything I can see? There's pictures, private plans to Angelina's rooms. Okay. No idea. Let's go to here and see if we can move forward with the secret door. Oh, I didn't realize I'm starting to get a little bit tired. But so come on. What can I do with the floorboards?
Okay, I'm missing about 90 pounds of additional weight. That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, what is happening?
A along with my weight, another few pounds ought to do it. I reckon that'll be exactly enough.
Okay. So what now?
Battered-looking numeric pad with small metal buttons. I guess that you have to enter a code to open the door.
Yes.
Junk weighing 90 pounds, more or less. Now all I have to do is find out the code.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, we need the code. Where could that be? Let's go upstairs.
Who should I
Postcard?
send the card to? My fellow white-bread students who I hardly know? Or my mom, who lives a couple of houses away?
Right.
Simple reflex cameras for private use. Nothing special.
Lightbox.
It works.
So what about... So we need to do something with the lightbox, but what that would be... We have keys. Okay, TV set.
Yesterday, when I was tidying up the sales room, there were all these stupid afternoon talk shows on. It almost made me go crazy.
Crazier than usual. Okay. Wait. Photo holder. Anything in there?
These photo mounts are made of a kind of press card. You can stick photos into them to make them easier to hang. The drawback is that they can get easily dusty.
Okay. So there's nothing I can interact with in here. Boots. World map.
What have we got here? The US, Hawaii, something illegible, and Europe. Fuller smeared half of it with his filthy paws.
Yeah, we know that. Then
Greasy map of the world. My World Tour is written next to it. A few places are marked. The USA around Utah, Arizona. Then over to Hawaii. Afterwards comes North Africa, possibly Egypt. Then China, and then Europe. Looks like somewhere in Germany.
Card.
A greasy map. The USA. What have we... The US?
Right. Oh, why can I check that? Okay, let's see.
A cheapo old-time cuckoo clock. A testament to Fuller's fine taste for stylish interior decoration. Hey, there's a small opening. I could easily fit my finger in there.
So we need to do something.
Let's see. It seems to be a mechanism to wind it up. Behind it is a little button.
Okay.
I can't wind the clock up, but I can push this button.
Then push it. Wait a minute.
I think I'll leave the cuckoo clock alone. I think I'll leave the cuckoo clock alone.
Right, so...
I think Fuller took his mother on a world tour a few years back. Might be a kind of souvenir.
Right.
I think I'll leave the cuckoo clock alone.
What do I do with these?
Let's see what happens when I turn the
Oh,
key.
okay.
Okay. So I've wound up the clock. Now I'm pushing the key in. Oops, it clicked. It sounds like it adjusted something inside the clock. What the? What's this then? This box was hidden in the clock.
So now we have a box. What's inside the box?
Come on, I just need a little tip for the damn combination.
Right.
4 negatives. That's 4 negatives which have been cut out, but the photos don't seem to have come to anything. There are some faults in the exposure. They look like bars or stripes. A few horizontal, a few vertical, and they're arranged differently on each negative. I can't see anything else other than that.
Are we going to use this on the light box? That would make sense. Maybe. I think it works. Okay. All right. For me, this is way too bright, which is kind of weird. Yep. I need to. Where's the?
I'm no wiser than before. I'll try to.
I need to remove gamma. I can't see anything. Basically, everything is. Fortunately, it doesn't affect on the. Recording. But yeah, basically I couldn't see anything. It's just bleached white. Now I see something. Is the idea... Oh, I can turn these around. Okay, that's all. Yep. Hmm. Is this the idea to put these top of each other, maybe? I don't know. There's almost like a number there. I don't know. Hmm. So it's almost like 2 for something, but what am I? The problem is I don't know how I should stack these. Basically, if I just do it like so, it doesn't help me. That is like 2, 4, 8 maybe? But I have no... Okay, I need to get something to drink. Be right back. Okay, let's see. It's 2, 4 something, I'm guessing. Is it just... Wait a minute. Oh, do I need to stack them so they... Yeah, that seems like 2... So it's... There's the 1 number missing. I'm guessing it should be 2, 4, 8, 2 maybe? But maybe it's wrong side. Oh, the one was... Okay, that's the reason. It was the one was that was on...
Hey, 2, 4, 8, 2. The rows produce digital figures when arranged in the right order. I'm certain that's the code for the secret door. The negatives were Fuller's emergency memory aid.
Yes, that's good. That means we can finally get inside. But I think I'll leave that for the next episode. Because I'm starting to be quite tired. And it will be interesting to see what we find from there. So, anyways... let's see. So, on the next episode, we finally can enter the Fuller's hidden cellar and see what things he had been hiding there. And but I'm still a little puzzled how to get inside the Angelina's room. But that is for the next episode also. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.